Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Gen X Muse YouTube channel. I'm Chris McGovern, the Gen X Muse, and my show hopefully will be back soon. I can't explain why there's a delay other than, things happened. Let's just put it that way. So anybody that's waiting for the Gen X Muse, thank you. I love that you're waiting for it. I love that you are patient for it. My sincerest apologies for not having something for you. Hopefully this serves as something for the moment. But yes, I will be back. The show will be back. I'm back now because I'm really fully still here. So anyway, Revolver by the Beatles celebrating 60th anniversary. The people are doing, everybody on YouTube that celebrates the Beatles and talks about them and talks about the music, and everybody on, the TikTok and Instagram platforms as well that love the Beatles doing the same thing. Everybody wants to celebrate the 60 years of Revolver. They're mostly celebrating the date of the original UK album. Today, the day that I'm recording this, is actually the anniversary of the US album. Technically, the anniversary is kind of still on when you consider that there's more than one date for the release of the album. So essentially, this is the anniversary of the truncated album. A lot of people hate that truncated version, as they should, because to be honest, it's an incomplete album. You get the UK album, that's the album. That's the one with all the songs on it. Yeah, the US version, but I mean, I would say this though, the US version is the one that most of us knew for a long time, and we didn't have access to the UK one. I did figure out later though, that songs that were also on other records, like of course the Yesterday and Today album, I did realize that I'm Only Sleeping and Your Bird Can Sing and Dr. Robert were also originally on Revolver. So it made sense. Just like we found out, Rubber Soul had Nowhere Man and If I Needed Someone and, What Goes On and all that stuff. I think those are the only three. In any event, though, this is a special week for that anniversary. So I'm just going to show you my copies of the album. So anyway, let's just start with this one. This is the 2014 mono. For a while, people were saying this is actually like the best way to hear the original mono album. I would say it still is pretty good. It's up there. Apparently, the one that was in the box set was a little crisper than this. Maybe I didn't really notice a humongous difference, but this is still really nice. And of course, the album is fabulous, and it's got all 14 of the songs. And let me just take it out for a second. Of course, it's got the flatback. Cover on the back, and this is what the album looks like. Of course, it's on the Parlophone label, the original Parlophone label with the gold label on it, the gold logo on it, I guess. Really nicely packaged. I like the inner sleeve. It's a nice crumbly, crispy inner sleeve. So yeah, this is one of the ones that I love, is this one. I've probably come back to this more than any of the others. And I guess we'll show you these first before we get to a couple of the other special ones. The original Capitol US version, of course, the US version, but I figured I would show you because today is the anniversary of the US release. But yeah, there it is with the Capitol logo. Anytime you see, like, it's interesting that they made every cover the same except for that logo right over Revolver, And of course, this is similar back. It doesn't have the flat back. And let me just show you. Something really cool about this is that it's in mono, and it is the rainbow. This is the mono copy. I should have realized because I have a mono and a stereo, but this is the mono one. That I'll get to in a second. Oh, something else you should see. It's got the original inner sleeve. The original inner company sleeve. Now, unfortunately, the spine is a little worn. So, I mean, it's probably too late to try to rescue that. Probably should have kept the record outside because that's supposed to spare the album cover from getting that damage on it. And here we go. This is the Capitol stereo right here. And same back, of course, too. And let's take a look at this. Ooh, fabulous. It's the Apple release. These Apple releases from the 70s, the US albums on the Apple label, they sound really interesting. They kind of have their own like sort of masters that they made for these. Because I noticed something's a little different about it. They kind of sound a little bit like the Hey Jude master. It's hard to describe. It's a little, it's like a, it's almost kind of like a needle droppy kind of thing, I guess. I don't know if that's how I would totally pin it down, but this is a nice way to play it. If you were going to play the American Stereo Revolver, maybe this is your best bet. I do like that one, actually. I do like this particular version of the album. Again, we only had the U.S. capitals for a time. This is the German version from '69 on Odeon, or Horzu Odeon, I think. Of course, same back, but it's got that Horzu logo on it right there, and of course, it's got the Horzu and the Odeon logo over Revolver. And let me take a look here. This also has the company sleeve. Oh, wow. Look at that. All in German. Does anybody here know German? What does that say? Can you tell me? Can you... You know what? If you can't leave a comment, just go to my Instagram or something. And this is, of course, the EMI Odeon. That's the EMI Odeon label, blue label. My Sgt. Pepper from that era, the same thing. Turns out these are pretty good. These versions of the album sound wonderful if you want a nice stereo one, a nice original stereo one. Give me a second. I got to put the company sleeve back in here because I had to show that to you. Oh, cool. The Beatles stuff is on here. The Help cover and notice that in Wonderwall Music. Sgt. Pepper's is there too. 1970 something, maybe 75, 76. I'm not sure. The Harry T. Moss cut UK version, UK stereo. Nice copy. We'll just show this to you for a second here because I just want you to see it's the black 70s Parlophone. Don't mind that. That's my stupid toilet. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a Harry Moss cut. Very good, actually. It's very hard to decide what your go-to is for these because I feel like I really don't have one. I just kind of feel tempted to just kind of put one on, you know. This one is the Apple German from the 70s. It's, what is it, the 1C pressing? Well, it's one C is part of the matrix or something like that. I'm not sure, and I don't know how to get this open. Oh, there it is. Okay. Probably have not opened this in a while. This has a different kind of sound to it. It's a little too something or other. I haven't played it in a while, but these are supposed to be really nice, and it's an Apple German. Okay. And I mean, I if I was an audiophile, I would tell you exactly what makes it different from everything else, but I couldn't, and I'm not going to try to. So my apologies to people that wanted me to speak out on how good it sounds, because my system is not very good. I don't really have a stereo that I can play out loud, and I don't even have it set up so that you could hear it at its best capacity, even if you're just listening with a headset. Guys, I play it through my my laptop, so it's not totally perfect. Let's save the best one for last. This is this one first. Obviously, this is before that one. 1995 Apple American. Well, it's not really American. This is the UK album. Oh, sorry, it's not Apple. It's the purple capital, but the Apple is on it. Everything before I think it was everything before the White Album. They just reissued it on the purple label in '95. But everything from the White Album to the very end, I guess the White Album, Abbey Road, Let It Be, they released it with the Apple with like the white background. But in any event, this is the '95 release of Revolver. There was an '88 one that was very similar to this. This is another, basically, I think these are the album. This is basically what you got when we got to the period after the CDs were released. We got, I guess, masters that were a little bit more digital. Maybe they were AAD or something. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there you go, AAD. In any event, yeah, it's got the limited edition hype sticker on it. And of course, I saved this for the end because this is the only other. This is all I have. But after those, the original -1 from the UK with the original mix of Tomorrow Never Knows that they ended up discarding, the RM11 mix, because it was Remix 11. The Remix 8 is the one that they ended up releasing on the mono album, but this is the original mono album, and it has the RM11 on it of Tomorrow Never Knows. Great. I prefer that one because that one's more chaotic and more all over the place. And more, it almost kind of sounds louder, and it's like it's more unhinged sounding than the original mix. Well, technically, yeah, that would have been the original mixes. That was Remix 8. This was Remix 11. So they probably did that one before this one. But I think what happened was somebody put, I don't know if George Martin chose the wrong one, but for whatever reason, the Remix 11 was put on here first, and it was decided that was the wrong one, so they swapped it out with Remix 8. So, in any event, though, I mean, hey, it's out there if you want to find one. I found one, and I didn't have to break the bank to get it, actually, and I bought it from somebody in the Netherlands, I think. But it's a UK pressing. So there you go. I would show this to you if I had it, but I don't. I had the box set, the super deluxe box set of Revolver. Somebody you know very well, if you know me and you know this channel and you know the podcast, somebody is going to be doing a Revolver video coming up very soon. I would imagine she's probably going to do it next week because I think she wanted to get it in time for the anniversary. I think, though, the original plan was she was probably going to try to do it this week. And she ended up not doing it this week because she had a migraine. But Abigail, I believe, is going to be doing Revolver next week. Don't quote me on it because, you know, sometimes she works on videos and there might be a delay in plans. And anytime this happens, you know, I think of things as a creator more than as a viewer, and I'm like, I know. I go through this. I know, you know, it is very, very, very hard to get things done on time. It is very hard to, you know, it's just, I completely get it. And that's why, you know, it might not be ready, but that's all right. In any event, though, what I was trying to say was the box set went to her. So she's going to do that on her channel. That used to be mine, so that's the only reason I don't have it here. Awesome box set, though, because they did such a fabulous job with the sessions. Maybe a couple of things were left off of it, and there's a reason they were. But, I mean, this is the case with pretty much anything and everything the Beatles when it comes to the complete sessions of anything. So, and it's like, you know, it's like you just kind of have to suck it up sometimes when it comes to things that don't get included. The excellent box set, though. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, great album. I don't like the remix for that Giles Martin did. It's not as promising as so much other stuff that he's done. I thought his Pepper was really good. I thought his White Album was really good up to a point. Obviously, great stuff on there, but there's a few things on there he didn't quite get right. I liked some of the things on the Red and the Blue. I didn't care for Abbey Road. I thought he was kind of soft on some of that stuff, especially I Want You, She's So Heavy. I mean, how do you not make that strong? You know, that needed to be stronger than what he did for the remix on that. His Let It Be remix is fine, but, you know, what was there to remix on that, really? I don't know. You know, I don't know that he necessarily made it better, worse. I don't think he made it worse. But that's not my preferred way to hear those songs anyway. I mean, I'd rather like somebody took a crack at reissuing Let It Be Naked because I like the way the songs sound on there. The rooftop stuff I think is better on Let It Be, but Across the Universe, not the version on Let It Be at all. I would rather hear the remix that was on Let It Be Naked because that was just perfect and beautiful, atmospheric. Oh my God, it just... I know this is not a video for Let It Be, but that's all right. I just thought I'd say, you know, I love the Across the Universe on that record. In any event, the Giles Martin remixes are, you know, catch as catch can. It's kind of a dead expression now. I almost never hear anybody say that anymore. But yeah, I don't really care for the remix of Revolver, but I think everything else in that package was perfect, and I kind of miss it. Maybe we'll get it again at some point. I'll try to repurchase it, but in any event, it went to Abby, and she's gonna have a lot of fun with that, I hope. In any event, thank you so much for tuning into this, and I will be back soon. And I hope you check out, I hope you continue to check out the podcast. We're going to be coming back with some new things. And I promise it's going to be really nice. And we thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you.
The Gen X News.
we're going to do some editing on this. We have to, because I'm not fully prepared and I have a little bit of acid reflux going on. Ooh. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the Gen X News with YouTube channel. Do that again.